Hey, good morning and God bless everybody. I wanted to bring you a quick word from the Lord. I really think that God has been putting this on my heart to share with people for quite some time, and I feel like now is the perfect opportunity to do so because I think that a lot of us, or many of us, are guilty of doing this thing that is a very serious charge, and we may be not even aware of it. So I want to break it down for you. It's taking the Lord's name in vain, and specifically how using GD is not taking the Lord's name in vain. It's something completely different. It's a serious charge on its own, and it's something that is very, very avoidable, that we should always flee from also. But it's not taking the Lord's name in vain. And after I explain to you what GD is, then I'll go back and I will explain to you what taking the Lord's name in vain actually is. So, GD, why we shouldn't say it? Well, first of all, when you say, gosh damn it, you're not damning God. You're asking God to damn it, to damn him or her, to damn a situation. The reason we shouldn't do that or say that is because we should never ask God to damn anything, right? Because we all deserve death. We all have earned the death penalty. Jesus paid our death penalty for us. So, out of a respect thing alone, but you could go much further with it, we should not be asking God to go around damning situations, because we should all be more humble than that. Now, taking the Lord's name in vain. If GD is not taking the Lord's name in vain, what is taking the Lord's name in vain? Well, I'm glad you asked. So taking the Lord's name in vain is professing to be a Christian, professing to be a Hebrew, professing to be a believer, but then your actions don't match your words, right? So you profess to people at church or synagogue or home group that you're a follower, that you're obedient, but your actions away from those groups don't look any different than anyone else living in the world, right? You could not pick us up out of a lineup from a worldly person who doesn't believe. That's a huge transgression, and that's taking the Lord's name in vain, right? We took his name upon ourselves, and we did it in vain. We did it without second thought. We're profaning his name. We're bringing it to naught, because then we're saying, I obey the actions that God requires of me. I walk like Jesus. I walk like Yeshua Messiah. But then they look at you and you're cussing like a sailor, and they see that you steal. They see that you fornicate. They see that you commit adultery. That's taking the Lord's name in vain. We're bringing his name to naught. And that is why taking his name in vain is such a serious charge. And it's exactly what we see going on in the faith today. You know, you invite someone to church and they're like, no, I don't want to go to church. Half the people in that church I see sitting on Friday night, then I see them in church on Sunday or synagogue on Saturday. You know, what makes them different from me? Except I'm more open about having fun. They took the Lord's name in vain. They brought it to naught. They profaned his name. And that is the serious charge. That is what we all want to strive to avoid. So I hope this was able to clear it up for you. Don't take my word for it. Do your own study. Study to find yourself approved. And you can find the information on this very easily. And again, just to close, I am in no way advocating to use the GD. Still, should never ask God to damn anything. That's a very serious charge. However, taking the Lord's name in vain is something that much more often is done than using GD, because people are unaware that that is actually taking the Lord's name in vain. To profess that you're a believer and you're obedient, and then when you're out in the world, being worldly. So, I love you guys, and I will pray for you. If any of you need any special prayer, feel free to inbox me. I'd be more than happy to pray with you. And I love all of you guys. So, I hope you have a great day. It's Friday, prep day, for all of us doing Shabbat tomorrow. Shabbat Shalom soon. All right, bye guys.